Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a great day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. I've been using this device for over 2 weeks now, and I have to say it's been pretty decent performance as far as gaming goes, and you guys are about to take a look at that right now. We have 2 games lined up for you guys. We have Genshin Impact and we have Call of Duty Mobile. Just really quick, I want to tell you what's inside of the device. As you guys already know, we do have the Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 chipset inside of here, so that was upgraded from last year's 695 processor that we saw in the 2022 variant of this phone. We also have 6 gigabytes of RAM inside of this device, so a pretty decent amount of RAM inside of this, I guess you would say budget or mid-range phone. It's just a little bit above mid-range, so kind of in between that budget and mid-range area. But that is what is going to be our internals inside of this phone. But we're going to go inside of Genshin Impact and Call of Duty Mobile. We're going to start it off with the less graphic intensive game, and that's obviously going to be the Call of Duty Mobile, and we're going to see how Genshin Impact runs afterwards. We're also going to check out the graphical settings on here and see what they're running at as well. But first and foremost, as far as the speakers on this device, they are extremely loud, and of course we have stereo speakers, one at the top and one at the bottom, and it's going to be a beautiful experience when you play video games on here. The acoustics, the vibration and everything on here is insane, so let's go ahead and check this out. So graphics are going to automatically be set to high for both graphic quality and frame rate, so we're just going to keep those there and see how this runs. But let's go ahead and turn this up and get into this game. Also, everything looks extremely good on this screen. It looks really nice. Wow. So, especially with this 120 hertz refresh rate, you can notice this in gaming for sure. Let's go ahead and use our kill streak. So, this game runs absolutely perfectly well. You're going to have no issues whatsoever playing this game competitively. Yeah, so runs absolutely perfect. The frame rate is great on this. The graphics look great on this. I can definitely notice the performance between this and a budget device, and this and the Snapdragon 695 as well, so definitely playable on here. Of course, our next game up is going to be Genshin Impact, and I just wanted to skip PUBG this time around because it takes so long to load through, but that game is going to be able to run this as well. I've played it on here before. It just takes so long to load up and find somebody to battle. But let's get into Genshin Impact right here. I've played this on low and medium graphic settings, and it seemed to be running fine. One thing about the gaming so far, let's turn down that volume, it's so loud, is you will get some slight heating with long sessions of gaming around the camera. So you guys are going to get a little bit of warmth right here. I think it is bearable, especially if you have a case on here. Even if you don't have a case, I think for most people it's bearable. Your hand will get a little bit of sweaty though, so there is going to be some heat coming from that camera area right there. So that kind of sucks. That is unfortunate. For anybody who's hypersensitive to heat or different temperatures like that. But this is the game right here. Adventure rank 4, as you guys can see. I don't mean to brag. No, I'm kidding. Our graphic quality is going to be set to medium. And that's going to be overclocked already, so that kind of sucks. But we have our frame rate at 30 frames per second. And it seems to be running fine, honestly. You may want to, if you get further in the game and you're getting into more intense battles, set this to low and 30 frames per second. But as far as it looks right now, I think this looks pretty decent. I think the animations look good. We're gonna get into some battles and stuff like that right now just to show you, but it looks to be running pretty decently so far. Looks pretty good so far. Let's check. Awesome. Running good. Awesome. So graphics look great. There are a few glitches here and there, but this is absolutely able to run Genshin Impact. So yeah, guys, as far as gaming goes, I believe this device is a decent gaming device. The only issue that I had right there was the heating issue on the back. So if you guys don't like when your phone gets warm or gets hot or whatever when you're playing video games, this may not be the device for you. It's really not that hot, honestly, and I feel like most people that have a case on it, it's not going to be an issue at all. And it can also be because I have a hot light on me right now and I have like no air conditioning in this room while I'm filming. So that may be one of the reasons. However, I did play this in other conditions and it was still a little bit warm, but this played Genshin Impact fine, Call of Duty Mobile, and any other games that you guys are going to throw at it, this should be able to play. This was the Moto G Stylus 5G 2023 gaming review. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But again, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. This has been Safon from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.